You're listening to Real Talk Live segment 2 on the topic Blue Lives Matter. I was so changed by that whole audio. And if you see the video, Bevelyn Beatty said some things about what they're doing to police. And in order to force police into retirement, there has to be some very difficult circumstances they're going through in New York. You know, New York is, what, 10 million people in the city or in the surrounding region, and 35 police officers are retiring every day. They're being forced out of their jobs because they're defunding the police in New York. Now, why would that matter to our Pittsburgh for Trump page? Because their lives matter. You know, we're Americans, and when we go to vote, we know what's happening now is preparing for what's ahead in November. Like Nancy Pelosi threatening President Trump that she's going to fumigate him out of the White House. These are the kind of comments that are coming from elected officials. And these are elected officials. They seem to think that they can talk this way without any accountability. And common people like us would get arrested. Like what happened with Bevelyn is that she's a common person. Us common folks would get arrested for doing what elected officials blindly get away with. And that is why we know our republic needs to be saved. Constitutionally, that is the difference between having a constitution, U.S. Constitution. They don't want that at all. So whatever is provoking these police officers from leaving their jobs, it's enough to push these police officers to no end. Anger is justified. Law enforcement has been marginalized because of, and the story that they're using is the George Floyd. Now, there have been several murals put up, and they're doing it with city money, okay? So apparently it's being voted in somehow. What we want to know is that we got new up-and-coming representatives and senators, potential senators and potential representatives, that where does this money come from, and how do you paint a Black Lives Matter and it not be political? Because most of the people involved in what's going on in Portland are uneducated, and they're trying to shut down the conversation between the people that want to talk to the police. What happened in Chaz with that 18-year-old who died didn't have to happen. But there are white, I don't know what you call them. I'm assuming they work for the other side, more or less. But they're trying to shut down the conversation between the black community and the police departments. And believe me, what happened up there, they're using the George Floyd as a political chess piece, okay? And most black communities do not want to lose their communities to fires. They don't want to lose any more than they already have. And it's so hard to get in public housing or get in Section 8. So I'm trying to figure out what is going to happen, the future relationship with the police in our communities, because we want our police officers to get paid what they deserve, okay? And if they're going to defund the police, and I think Bevelyn Beatty said it best, refund the police. I like it. I have, in my whole lifetime, I have not met too many terrible police officers. I'm going to be honest with you. I met an officer that saved me at 14 years old, and he got me out of a really bad situation. And I've always been, my heart has always been with that police officer for what he did for me. And I was in a lot of trouble. I had missed 100 days of school. We were having difficulties at home. And he came in with a flashlight, and I thought, my brother was 5 years old at the time, and we thought we were going to jail, because we missed school. And he was so kind, and, police officers have a special role. The thing that concerns me is because of the politicos that they deal with, and what's going on in the city is what's forcing them out. So, but I hope you got a lot out of Bevelyn Beatty's video, because I know I did, and Blue Lives Matter.